Hi guys, muddledmuppet, how you doing? Having a look at doing docks to stocks, or is it stocks to docks? Docks to stocks. Right, the first part of the mission was really easy. You just have to get a cargo bob. Now I thought it would be really difficult in the army base, but there was two of them parked right at the entrance just about. Now obviously that got us a 4-star wanted rating, so we had a bit of a fight on our hands trying to get rid of these guys. So yeah, we brought out both of the cargo bobs just in case, and well, because people like flying stuff, I guess, because it's fun. So yeah, first part of the mission, relatively easy, although a little bit of time consuming. Although at one point I had like about 4 helicopters at least on me. That was and I just wasn't locking on, like you can see here, you know, it just wasn't locking on. Although it was locking on, but you know, the rockets were still just kind of going way past them. Now personally I haven't had much luck with the machine gun. I find that, you know, it's so erratic, the flying and the targeting, that I just haven't had much luck. So I'd be curious to know, as usual, what other people's experiences are, and whether you've had any joy in using the machine guns rather than the lock-on rockets. This was probably the hardest bit of the mission, in fact. You know, I'm saying it wasn't that hard. But realistically, a 4-star chase can be a bit difficult to get away from sometimes. Especially if you fly like me. Now, I entirely blame the police for that crash there. That was entirely his fault. But look at how many are just missing. I think it starts to pick up a bit here though. Yeah, boom baby. Boom baby. Bye bye. Ciao. So yeah, once I've done this, I landed for a while, waited for me wanted rating to go away, and also bought a new helicopter. This helicopter was stolen from the army base. Superb landing, yeah. Yeah, I tried putting my mask on. Oh, it did, yeah, to drop me rating. But look what happened. What a fucking amateur. I know. So yeah, eventually though, we did manage to lose these, but it did take some time, I've got to say. So I'm gonna kind of cut this out. I ended up having to go and get another helicopter, like a purchased one. I'm trying to remember when I cut this now. I'm watching this back after I've cut out the bits. I think I cut it out round about now, soon anyway. So yeah, yeah, here we are. Go and get a purchased helicopter, just because that last one had taken loads of damage. Now, I actually did something wrong here, and I'm putting it up just to help you guys out so that you don't make the same mistake. We've got to go to the compound. We've got the cargo bob that we need to lift the container. So the next part of the mission is we've got to go to the compound, and this is where the cargo is going to be at. Now when I start flying towards there, I start locking onto enemies, so I thought, well, I'll get rid of those enemies. You can see here now. And straight away I got another 3-star wanted rating. So it turns out what you have to actually do is not have your rating and just fly over that compound bit, or you know, get close enough to it so that the mission objective changes, because that's what it should change to there. I've done another cut there. It should change to collect the container. So yeah, I cut a bit out. We went in. There is a bit of a fight, but the other guys are taking care of that while I was making my way back from having the wanted rating. Now the next bit of kit that you're going to need, the container is actually inside that Los Santos Marine shed there, and you cannot get your cargo bob in there and out again. You just don't have the room, not while you're carrying something. So this bad boy here is what we've got to get. Now we did have something kind of interesting about it. One of the other guys, DGM, tried this first, and when he tried to get it, the engine in the pickup truck thing had went on fire. And then one of his mates joined us after this. We completed this mission, and he'd been doing the same mission, and he had exactly the same experience. So whether or not you have to be a certain level or whether or not one of them is kind of, you know, destined to go on fire. I don't know. What I would say though is if it does go on fire, have a scout around and you should find another one. Once you pick this up and start getting ready to transport it again, you will get some more enemy activity. There we go. But they weren't too difficult to fight off either. I've got to say that, you know, this mission did take us a long time because we weren't quite sure what we were doing, etc. We didn't really have a plan in mind. But it was a really enjoyable mission to do. You know, I like these multiple part missions and stuff. You kind of feel like you're doing something, you know, not just kill somebody, pick up drugs or whatever. You kind of feel like it's more involved. So yeah, it was a really enjoyable mission to do. We did make a couple of mistakes, but we got away with it, and that's the important bit. We got away, we got paid, we got our money. And I won't go into how much money we got and the whole thing about what they've done with the what they've done with the mission rewards, because I've spoken at length about that already. I might do an entire video about it though, because really so far what I've done is just moan about it. Anyway, there we go. Mission passed, and how much did we get? I can't remember now. We got 20,000, which, you know, wasn't bad. Quite a lot of RP there. But the main part is it was an enjoyable mission to do. Anyway, this is Muppet out. Take it easy, guys. Bye.